Hi everyone, I'm back from Norway, and since a lot of people have been asking me about the wild herbs, I thought I'd show you just a couple of things, a couple of tricks that I do. And you know I'm a big advocate of that. I used to dry them for many years, picking them every summer, whole season long. Then I got some extra ones from every time I was out in the woods. I dried them. You can do it by hanging in the dehydrator, or just leaving it in the garage on a newspaper, you know, and just leave it until it's dry. Then you can make tea of them, or you can use like a NutriBullet and make powder. Just make sure that it's really, really dry before you do that. You can use the powder in your smoothie and put on your salad even, you know. But today, I'm not in my regular woods. I'm out somewhere else, so just by walking here I got a little bit inspired because I see these herbs everywhere. So I'm going to do the very basics, and first I'm going to pull to you the one that some of you might not even think I should be holding in my hand, because I got this right over here. So this is stinging nettle. Okay, can you see this? Oh, this is beautiful. It will sting you when you touch it in the raw state. But you can only, you know, even if you pick it with a glove, that's good. I used to do that. Now I just take one leaf and I rub it around and then I just pick it, and you know, it doesn't sting me that much. Now the interesting thing is, if you put this in a smoothie as it is, raw, it will not sting you. And people are like, oh, you eat that raw, you're gonna sting your neck or your throat. No, it's not. So that's beautiful. It's very good for eating raw. They used to use them in the old days. You know, it has so many nutrients. And even though I'm not, you know, back to the nutrient gumbo limbo thing, it's raining. I hope my camera loves rain, you know, as much as I do. So yeah, the stinging nettle. It is so good for inflammation and the minerals, and it's been used for decades and decades and decades. So go get that, stinging nettles. This is what it looks like. Okay, eat it. Take all the leaves and eat it fresh, or dry it. Okay. Now, this is another one. This doesn't have the flower anymore here. So but this is clover. See, it has like the lighter in here, and the flowers, they're like dark red, like purple, dark reddish, you know? And they are hormone regulators. So they've been known to be used by women, especially for hormones. I pick them also. I use them in my powder. I put them in my smoothie. Not as much anymore, but I used to. And don't be afraid of the clover. You know, it's not the same clover as you pick from the lawn, but you can use that one too. Okay, so this is the most common one. I'm moving fast here. Are you with? Are you with me? Are you rocking this wild thing? Oh yeah. Dandelion. I think everybody knows what a dandelion looks like. Look at this. See, it has like this little sharp edges, but the younger ones, they can look like this. I picked different ones so you can see. Now see the difference of this one. Look at this. Nice. This is it. Yeah, you can eat that. Yeah, yeah. See? This is an older one, and they're bitter. But bitter is liver food. So when something tastes bitter, it's better for the liver. Same with dandelion. In Norway, where I live, and I'm sure if you live in the northern part of Europe or America or anywhere where the climate is colder, you can pick them anywhere. You know, on the side of the road, which I wouldn't recommend because of the toxins and you know, fumes from the cars and everything. But you know, in any wood or open field, the dandelion, it will never back down. It's like us, right? When we're going for optimal health and healing, we're never going to back down. You see the dandelion even growing through the asphalt, through concrete. It's amazing, right? So that's the dandelion, and put it in your smoothie, dry it also, and you can make tinctures of all of these. So you put them all together if you want to make a tincture, and put them in a jar, a mason jar, fill it up with alcohol, 80% proof, tightly, pack it in there with the herbs, and put the alcohol over, put the lid on, and let it sit. You can, you know, shake it a little bit now and then, but just let it sit until magic. Then you pour off the herbs, and then you have your own perfect tincture. So read up on the different ones. If you go to my website, InspiredByHilde.com, I have one page dedicated to the herbs where you can see my favorite ones. In my course, Optimal Health Blueprint, I have a whole video series, I believe. Yes. on the wild herbs. Because this is information that's going to save your life in the sense that it's going to empower you. Because it will teach you that you are in charge. It doesn't matter. You know, if you can't get the herbs, or if you don't have the funding, or if you need something right away, then you know what to do. I have one more for you. Okay, you ready? Plantain. Yes, the same name as the thing that looks like a banana, which isn't. But this is an herb called plantain. Now, I only found when I was walking here the little ones, like the wide, see these are wider leaves, but you can also find the ones that are longer and like thinner, more narrow. The thing is, the way that you can identify them, see the lines going on the back of this? It doesn't go back to the stem in the middle, or they all go down. Very, very, very typical. And this plantain is magical, you see, because this has been used for wound healing. So in the days, people used to chew on these, put them on the wound, and everything healed fast. So it's a very potent healer. And the way we've been using it together with dandelion, like dandelion and plantain, if you want to hit your kidneys or your liver, those two are magical. Now, if you throw in the stinging nettle that I showed you, wow, you have a true healing combination. So that is the most common ones that we meet when we are outside walking. You know, besides those, there are so many. And right now, even looking around here, and I'm not going to walk all the way over there and leave you, but just the trees now, they're coming with their new buds, the pine buds. You see when the pine trees have the new little buds and they're light green and they're really soft and you can just chew on them and they taste good? Chew on them and eat them. They are magic for your skin and your nails and your hair. Collagen. You can even put them in hot water and make pine tea. Pine, you know, essential oil. It's been used for decades. Magical. And now it's really raining. So I'm going to leave you. This is a short video, but it's an important one. Because what does it tell you? You have the power. Go out in nature and get your herbs on, get your stuff on. And I'll be back with more from this beautiful scenery. I mean, look at this. What can you say? Look at this. Can you beat nature? Never. So tell me anything below you want me to talk about. I touched on the herbs. I'm going to show you more. I promise, but I need to get into the woods then, and I will, very shortly. I am going to talk about menopause because people ask me about that. I'm going to talk about malabsorption. And one enormously huge topic I'm going to talk about is emotional detox. It's when you go on a healing journey and you think that it's all physical, baby. It is not. And you cannot separate your different bodies. You have many, not just this one. You have this one and this one and this one, you know, and then the other one, which doesn't have one. So please share and like this video if you'd like me to get more of these out. And read below, because I have my course, I have my membership site, I have my books, and I want you to be inspired. So anything I can do, I will. This is my passion, this is my mission. Signing out. Namaste. Get your herbs. Bye for now.